Hi, everybody. Welcome to the new normal. I'm your host, Lisa Davis, aka Litecoin Lisa. Today's Friday. It's happy hour. I appreciate all of you guys jumping in early. I've got to hit the road to get to Tulsa for a meetup with Matt Moore from KMG. I think it's just KMG. I'll get the call letters correct for you guys. But we are going to be at a happy hour there, crypto happy hour meetup. My hubby is getting ready, I believe, right now. He's going to be my designated driver. We are taking the Litecoin Lisa Mobile on the road, headed to Tulsa to talk crypto and freedom. And I'm really excited about that. So we appreciate you guys joining us early. And we're going to jump in, and we've got a new sponsor for the roadshow and lots of fun stuff to announce. So we'll see you guys in just a minute. Take this time to give us a like, share this video, and we'll join you on the other side. Grab a drink. We'll see my buddy Westwood in just a sec. Cheers, Westwood. Since I'm not driving to Tulsa,
cheers, my
I get to have a little sip with you before we hit the road.
That's awesome. You got to have a little sip on a happy hour Friday.
So hi to everybody in the chat. I saw that Coin Vigilante is there. I have my Litecoin watch on that you gave me for my birthday. Thank you so very much. I thought I'd wear it to the meetup and show everybody in Tulsa.
I'll show them how it is.
Yeah.
A timeless treasure, just like Litecoin. Survives the test of time. I love it.
Yeah, I think
awesome.
it's awesome.
I'm going to order the whole fleet of the Litecoin watches. That's what I'm going to do. I'm
on the that's right a now. Cool idea.
I'm going to order the whole fleet, and then that, because I can't decide. They're all so good. And so I'm kind of fixing up this house, and I'm throwing money into that. So I'm working it in. I'm going to get it here pretty soon. I'm going to make it happen. Watch that Shiba dog run. Maybe that'll help.
Jenny, are you at Silverfest? Okay, so Chris has been messaging me and trying to get me on. And last night I tried to get on in a booth. He said, Lisa, jump on. And then I was busy homeschooling this morning, so I couldn't get on a booth this morning. I talked to Uncle Cliff. We were trying to get him on, but he has to talk to someone. I won't say who, because it's probably nobody's business. Anyway,
right. It's not me.
But then Chris and Yara asked me to come on tonight. So when I get back from Tulsa, I am going to try to jump on one of the booths. And Jenny, maybe you can, if you'll message me in Twitter and help me DM-wise with how that works, because I'm on the other side. I'm of the equator trying to figure this out. Am I on the other side of the equator? Is that a correct statement? I'm terrible at geography. That's another thing I'm learning as I'm homeschooling. They're in Salta. Hold on.
Is it Central America?
Pull up
probably Central America.
They're in Mexico.
I don't think they're quite to the equator yet.
Okay. Well, it's close.
They're south.
Hold on. This is where they are. They're at Silverfest 2. Yeah, Jenny's already won 10 ounces of silver. They're trying to give away silver. This is so cool.
Holy cow.
Yeah. Chris had I hope I don't misquote. I think he said 600 ounces donated last night. They're having a poker tournament tonight. There's all kinds they got amazing speakers.
Holy cow.
Silverfest 2. We really wanted to go, but I don't want to be nasally raped or have to get a jab.
No, listen, you're missing the upside of the whole thing.
Leave the country.
You go over there, you leave the country, you lose your identity, you come back in and get 400K. Right?
Okay, so you did see my tweet at midnight.
I saw it. I saw your 12:06 tweet, but I was like,
I was a little angry.
I could tell.
And I may have had a vodka or two, Tito's too.
Might have been a little Tito's.
Too many, but I was really angry.
Got triggered.
I was triggered.
Rightfully
but look
so.
at Nibbles. Isn't he so cute over here? This is Nibbles. This is Christopher's dog. I think he's one of the featured speakers for the event. But
barking out the truth.
Yeah, so it's a free event online. You can register for the event online, and you get like a free ticket. But then it has this interactive software, and you can go in. You do the Save My Spot Now. You can participate, see all these amazing speakers. But then there's a way for you to like. They're telling me to go in and like. Chris keeps saying, be in a booth. And I'm like, what do you mean be in a booth? So I tried last night for like a good 30 minutes. I don't know what I'm doing, but so yeah, they're in Sayulita, Mexico. But it's also live online and you can watch all these presentations. There's a way for you to jump on and see the stage. Let me see if my PopIn thing is still live.
Hopping, jumping. We got a theme going here for some reason. I don't know what's going on. Maybe something foreshadowing or something. I don't know.
That may be.
It's by Puerto Vallarta, it seems.
Yeah.
That's what Jenny and Lisa says.
Okay. So it's near Puerto Vallarta. Yeah. Oh, see, more giveaways and sponsor booths. Visit the Expo. Okay. Like, I do not know how to work all this. Visit the Expo booth. Hurry up. There's chats, polls, people, events.
Dancing girls, fast cars.
I don't know. But you can go to the stage like if somebody's speaking. So Andy Sheckman from Miles Franklin. Interesting topic there. What happened on certain dates?
Yeah, in the
we
basement.
Won't mention.
The basement.
Because we already have a strike on our account.
True.
So we will be very careful.
We have the reverse of that date coming up soon, don't we?
We do.
11/9.
This is really cool too, but I've been terrified to enter into this because I'm like, what if somebody like live pops up and then I'm like, oh, hi, Andy Sheckman. I have no idea what to say to you. Then there's these sessions you can jump in when they're happening in the schedule. Like I said, you can watch the stage. It's really cool.
She says, click on the Expo.
Like I said, Jenny, if you are actually there, which she is. Wait, thanks for the tweet. I almost forgot what time it is. She says, click on the Expo.
Yeah.
What does that mean, click on the Expo?
Well, there must be an Expo.
I don't see where it says click on the Expo.
Picture of Expo.
Jenny, you see what I see. The event, stage, my agenda, Expo. Now.
There you are. Okay. We have more choices.
Yeah, this is even more confusing.
Like the Brady Bunch going on here. We got all these squares, or Hollywood Squares or something.
Hollywood Squares.
Right. It's like, who was the host of that? I don't remember. Was it like John Davidson or something? From That's Incredible. I don't even know who it was. See,
John Davidson.
I got all these things going through my head. Fran Tarkin did. No, I don't even know.
I don't even know who that is.
Okay.
Look, silver ounces offered below spot for the next 10 minutes in the Arcana booth. 50. So maybe you go into these little booths. You click on these or something?
It's like a virtual booth. Like when you go to the shows, they got little booths. These are probably like little virtual booths that you go into and you can see the people.
Arcana Silver. Yeah. So maybe those are like sponsors.
That's what I'm thinking.
BlackRock Silver. Because he was trying to get me to jump in there this morning and I was like, I am teaching grammar, math, and what else did we have? We had history, science.
Now we're doing geography.
Grammar. No, we didn't do geography.
No.
I really am terrible at geography. But we're working on it.
Yet you always get to these happy hour events every month. It's amazing.
Somehow. Thank God for, MapQuest and Waze.
Find the Waze.
She said click on Summa Silver. Okay. What if I'm like double streaming something?
Howdy, Hankowitz. How you doing?
Hey, Hankowitz.
So glad to meet you.
And then she said, okay, so I clicked on it. Wait. Am I live on something?
Could be. We could be like, streaming.
Am I live? Can they see me?
I don't know. Some familiar faces here. Really not sure what alternate reality we've just entered, but here we are. It's Friday. It's happy hour.
By the town of Beatty, Nevada. And right now
you've got a bunch
of juniors in there, but the majors have come in and all either taken equity stakes in them, got their own properties, or have are in the process of buying these juniors out. With of course the one.
Oh, good. Jenny said they can't see me. Okay.
But he said to me, you know what? That area is blowing up now. I'm honestly
because Chris was telling me to get in these.
So the question is, hey, is there anything else we should
and say hi to people? And I was like, oh, okay, well, cool.
It's surprising.
It says share audio and video.
Area, and every time I'm there,
oh, so if I click that, then they can see me. But right now they can't see me yet.
Yes, you choose to share.
Ooh, I'm not doing that yet, though.
No, we're not ready to share yet.
That you might want to take a look at if you're interested in gold. Allegiant has the East Side project that's just outside of town.
She goes, don't do that. That would be super awkward.
There's Viva Gold. That's just
okay, but this is something you guys can do.
Right.
I entered the meta. Coin Vigilante says.
The face meta.
So Hankowitz, this is Silverfest. You guys can jump on. This is free. This is Arcadia Economics has this for live right now. It's yesterday, today, and tomorrow. They have some amazing speakers. This is all you can jump in and participate online. This is really cool. Oh, Jenny, it's so cool that you're there. I wish I was there. I really wanted to be there. So I'm going to try to be on later tonight. It's amazing that let's see. I'll send you guys. I'll put the link in the chat so you guys can do this after the show and jump in and be a part of what they're doing over at Arcadia Economics Silverfest 2. Hopefully we can all. That could be an awesome meetup for Silverfest 3.
Conrad, I'm writing your name down.
Oh gosh, hold on.
Well, thank you very much, gentlemen, and best of success.
Okay, so that was lots of fun.
And we're gone.
And we're gone. Anyway, so that was a lot of fun. Like I said, yeah, I'm so glad I did not. But thank you for showing me how that worked. Okay, so now I understand. Click on Expo and then click on the chat to be able to share that. Jenny, thanks for giving me a tutorial so I can jump in there and be part of that. I will figure that out when I get back from Tulsa and be part of that. Let's see.
You can always click on clintwestwood.net too for all the details of the upcoming meetups.
That's right. I'll go there next. We've got Peoria coming up. We're really excited.
Illinois.
No,
Illinois.
I know. I just love listening to Johnny.
Illinois. Going to Illinois. It's that top link, that big fat thing up at the top there. You click on that, and there it is, and it shows you all the details of everything, where we're going to be.
And here is the good stuff. We're going to Peoria Pizza Works, and we're going to close the place down. We're really excited about it. And there's a lot of Airbnbs. There's some great hotels close by. So we wanted to do something where we could all spend a lot of time together. So we're going to be there. And what is the timetable that we're doing here? Because we deviated in Jersey a little bit. We deviated in Jersey and we kind of learned our lesson. This year was really a kind of a test net. We tried different things. We tried a paid event where it was like, oh, we're going to cover all your drinks and have food and whatever. And that was a fun and a different crowd, but we're kind of like, I don't know if that was really our scene. We really want it to be that family friendly environment. We want people to feel like they can come and go. We want it to be like really easy for people to be able to get off work and show up. So that was one thing we started in Jersey a little bit earlier. And then we had people that were like, I couldn't come till I got off work. And we were like, oh yeah, that's smart. Not everybody's traveling. Not everybody could take Friday off.
I know, right?
Well,
you need to take this Friday the 19th of November off because
at least try to get off early, a little bit early.
Get here, come in the night before, stay the night, and then you can come in there and because the meetup and the class are at the same place. I mean, it's family friendly, absolutely, but we can get wild and crazy too as the sun goes down. And it's got great food too. I mean, lot of stiff drinks. So good times.
Definitely. And we're already planning ahead for December. So kind of get yourself thinking about that. I got a message from Miriam Haneen, the bee lady today, and she's planning on joining us as well in St. Petersburg, Florida.
Nice.
So kind of have that in your mind. Be planning for that tentatively.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks like a nice location there. That's the hangar in St. Petersburg there. It's by an airport. And all you Salvador Dali fans, there's a museum like right next door, Salvador Dali Museum. So that'll be kind of a cool thing. I think I'm going to go hang out there for a little bit.
Yeah, I think that will be really cool.
Speaking of the persistence of time, isn't that what it is? The persistence of memory. I don't remember. It was the melting clocks. We were started the show off talking about the Litecoin watch, and the melting clocks, Salvador Dali, so I'm just tying all this together. Flash that watch there. There you go.
My very nice watch.
I know. It's a beautiful watch. Very beautiful.
I've got to see if our guest
we got somebody hopping in, do we?
Yeah, we have.
Somebody's going to jump in here.
I'm hoping he shows up.
Okay.
I'm hoping he checked his messages.
All right. Well, you never know. I never check my email. I owe some people some responses. If you've emailed me, I'm going to get back to it this weekend. I saw them come in. I haven't read them. So asking about the meetup. So I will get back to you. A little slow.
Yeah. Don't give away my spot. I am booking that spot.
I'll never tell anyone where that is. That's like the Bat Cave. It's like a top secret location. It's like right there's a tunnel.
Yes.
Yes. We've got
Peoria.
this. Got it.
I can get from Westwoods to Peoria.
She's like
back.
Heck yeah.
Quick.
Very quick.
Yeah.
Super quick.
What
you drinking today, Lisa?
I'm having a little Tito's and Fresca.
A little bit of Tito's and Fresca. Hey, did you leave a mug here? A white one?
Possibly. Does it say my name on it?
No, it didn't have your name on it.
Is it my coffee mug?
It might have been, yeah. I'm like, where'd this come from? Stuff
but
shows
does it
up
say
here.
Subaru on it?
I don't know if it said Subaru. It was like
we're getting rid of everything Subaru because they went woke.
So if it says Subaru, I'm keeping it.
Keep it, donate it. Yeah.
All right. Scratch it off.
Getting rid of everything that says Subaru
L on it.
because they went woke. Yeah. When they went public and were like, we support Mr. B because he is all about electric. I was like, no.
Well, he's getting stuff done.
We sold our Outback. We were like, done. Put that thing out to pasture. Goodbye.
Mr. B goes to Scotland this week, isn't it? Today or tomorrow?
I don't know.
Yeah, he got a lot done before he left, so he I guess he could leave the country and feel good about himself.
I did my hair because I'm going to a meetup, so I just did my hair myself.
You've seen the picture of like Litecoin Lisa and me,
oh yeah, our little
it looks like that with the hair and flowing.
Because we were going to a meetup because we were just at Bix's meetup. That picture of us, our little
back there. Yeah, there you go. Get that.
I didn't turn our Change Angel lights on either.
Darn it. Change Angel. You want to get some Litecoin, come to these classes. Change Angel's donating Litecoin that you can download a Monarch wallet, like Lisa's wearing the shirt. Get some Litecoin in there and have some sound money for the digital age. You're going to walk away with that if you come to these meetups. Free Litecoin. Come on. By then, it's going to be mooning.
Yeah. Did you see the tweet where Cannon? so Cannon and I were, we had to go shopping he's in a Christmas play. And we had to go find little leather boots, and I had to order online knickers.
Oh, some knickers.
He's in a what is it called with Scrooge?
Christmas Carol.
Christmas Carol.
Charles Dickens.
Yes. So he got one of the schoolboy parts, and so we had to come up with this costume, and we had to come up with like long socks and these little leather shoes. It was very difficult. So we're like shopping, and so he's talking about his birthday money, and then we're listening. I'm always listening to like Fox News, even though they're not exactly truthful. At least it's some kind of news I can kind of go through. Yeah. And he's listening, and they're talking about Biden giving the $450,000 to immigrants, and he's looking at me, and he was like, "Is that more free money he's giving away?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I was
yes, it is.
"Oh my gosh!" And he starts thinking, and he's like, where's that money coming from? And I said, well, he's taking your money and my money or the value that it represents, and he's giving that, printing more dollars. And he goes, how? And so I said, well, okay, you know how you like to play Minecraft or Roblox or whatever. And I said, imagine you're the only person that can make houses on Minecraft, and you made 10 houses. Think of how valuable everybody would want to buy your houses, right? Think of how much they would pay for your houses. And he's like, yeah, and he's getting all excited. I have all the houses on Roblox. Right. I am the king. And then I was like, and then the next day you wake up and there's like a bunch of houses. Somebody just started making houses. And now, does anybody want your houses? And he's like, no. Mm-hmm. I said, that's what happens when they just print money. And he's like, oh.
Right. The men who they show up overnight and build all these houses.
So he just had his birthday in October. His birthday's just a little bit before mine. And he's like, what about my birthday money? And I said, well, I mean, it's probably, he goes, I'm trying to save up. I'm trying to save up to buy my Lego.
We're with you, brother.
His Lego, he wants this big roller coaster thing. And I said, well, I mean, you can try to save up, but you're losing value in your dollars. He goes, well, what do I do? And I was like, well, that's why we have crypto and silver. And he was like, well, when we get home, can I get some Litecoin?
Absolutely.
And so that's what we did. So he was very excited. So we downloaded them on our wallet. And I was hoping that our buddy, because I was really hoping, we have a new sponsor that's coming on, and I'm hoping he will check his Twitter and jump on here with us. But it might be next week before he joins us.
It's kind of last minute.
It was last minute that I was able to send him a message.
Hopping around doing things, it's like, sometimes it's hard to,
Sometimes when you're jumping from one thing to the next.
Lily pad. Lotus plant gets in the way. You start landing the lotus eaters. You're stuck and you can't get out. And,
sometimes things. Yeah,
it's an odyssey.
From one thing to the next, it gets good. But anyway, I was hoping to give him something. But anyway, so we created a wallet. We downloaded a Monarch wallet, and then I get to talk to him about the things that I learned when you do the class about the private key, and I talked to him about how we do our mailbox. Everybody knows, they can send us a letter to our house. They know where we live, but nobody has the key that gets the mail out of the back of the box. And that's our private key. So that was kind of cool to be able to have that conversation with him about what's your private key versus your mailing address or your public address. So I don't know. It was pretty cool. We had a great conversation about it. And then even in the transaction, he gained somehow, I think 27 cents or something. Like Litecoin went up just even in the transaction time.
You get paid to transfer Litecoin.
Yeah.
How does this work? It's not Ethereum. No, you get paid
overnight. So then this morning, we do in the morning, he does morning meds, memorization, and math. Like that's his responsibility. When he gets up, he's not allowed to turn the TV on. Nothing. You get up, you brush your teeth, you do morning meds, memorization, and math. And that's his thing. And so then once he got up and he went through, he's doing his multiplication of 15 right now. So then I get up and we're going through check his meds, memorization and his math, and he's doing his 15s and whatever. And then I was like, hey, check your wallet. And it went up. So then I thought, oh, this is a great thing we can do with math. So we started doing, well, how much did you earn? And so we did subtraction with how much it earned. And then we started doing, then we did how many days till Christmas. And if it continued to earn that much each day, nice. So then we got to do multiplication. It was just really cool. And it really had his attention because, he cares how much. So if I earn that much every day till Christmas, I might get to buy my roller coaster.
There you go. You save those dollars and put them under the mattress. That roller coaster's going to go up.
Right. price of the roller coaster is going to go up, which means the value of your dollar is going down.
But in Litecoin terms, it's going to go down. Because that Litecoin is going to buy more of it. You're going to get 2 roller coasters.
Yeah. It was just really exciting to see
195
it click for him and him get it.
Yeah. Everybody understands, when they're getting ripped off, basically, you feel like, hey, wait a minute, somebody's stealing my houses. They're ripping me off here. They're printing all these houses up. It's like, come on, man, that's what a sham. And so when you get into cryptocurrency, you realize, hey, wait a minute, there's only so many of these houses to go around, and I'm getting some of them. So, that's kind of a good deal. And they keep going up in price because there's only so many of them out there. They can't just create them out of nothing. So that's Litecoin. Those are solid cryptos. Only so many to go around. Only so many houses. Yeah. It is like digital real estate, though. Litecoin is. It really is. I mean, it's just like beachfront property, and unless you're in Hawaii, they're not making any more of it.
But with less maintenance and less risk. I mean, you're not having, and this is what Johnny talked about, especially in some of the DeFi. You don't have the risk where somebody like Mr. B is going to say, oh, well, they don't have to pay you rent, but you still have to pay the bank the mortgage as the owner. You don't have that risk.
Utility company, sorry, you can't collect any money this month, even though you're delivering gas and electricity.
Right.
Wait a minute, what's going on here?
So.
Yeah, it's a rigged game.
For sure. Oh, let's see. Soon it'll be expensive for people to even get one Litecoin.
It will be because it's so scarce. 0.25 each in America for everybody to go around. And that's once it's all mined out. If you take 68 million that's out there now, that's a lot less. Probably get like 0.2 or something, like 0.19. I don't know. Do the math. But it's just, there's only so much to go around. I mean, you just realize that it's scarce. And when the supply shock hits, it's going to be shocking. I mean, you're going to see giant green candles all over the place. You're going to wish you had some.
Well, and I know that Jean-Claude posted like 6 minutes of the Uncle Cliff video, which pissed a lot of people off. But I mean, I don't know. I watched the whole video last night or yesterday. And I guess it's pay-per-view now, but it was free when I watched it. So I don't know why everybody's so upset. But anyway, a lot of people were upset about it. But Uncle Cliff was talking about like how quickly this is going to go once it goes. And that China will be revaluing. China has to revalue gold at, he's anticipating 5 times, which means
you're almost 10 grand. In US dollar terms.
9,500
or something.
Yeah. Gold around 10 grand. Yeah. And that puts, starts, you will start off silver or you'll start seeing it around $600. That's just a starting point.
Wouldn't surprise me. It's a scarce asset.
Yeah.
It's a useful asset. That's the thing. It's useful. You know, it's necessary. It will be, I think other people have said this, it will be a strategic asset at some point where the U.S. government and other governments are going to say, okay, it's for national security. We can't, everything comes out of the mine, we're buying it. They're not going to let anything come to market because they're going to need it.
Well, medical use,
absolutely,
technology. I mean, it's used in so many things, and it's consumable in those.
Gets used up.
Yeah, it's not like it's. I guess in technology it's recyclable, but in medical use it's consumable. I mean, we're ingesting it.
Exactly.
So it's not recyclable.
Good luck getting that back.
Yeah, and then that led him into the conversation of, and that's directly going to affect the crypto prices. And so that's just all this wealth going into crypto, gold, silver, and crypto. So
it's the same kind of concept. You're looking at sound money. You're looking at ways to, the reason why they're going to revalue it, the won or the yuan or, renminbi, whatever they call it, inside or out, I can't remember. But if they revalue it, that just means it has no value now. So they need to do something to make it more valuable. And that's what happens when these currencies crash. They always go back to gold or something, that has a, tangible value, something with a scarce supply, but something that has a supply that, is not easy to get. It has to be mined out. Can't just get it anywhere. Can't just pick it up, off the street. And so these currencies, they revalue against that. And I mean, as much as they print it up, and created out of nothing since 2008, if that all floods into, sound assets like crypto, like gold, like silver, you'll see the dollar price go up so much. But good luck getting it. There are things you can't get right now. I went shopping today. There are things I can't get. It's not there. They don't have it. They don't know when they're going to get it in. And it doesn't matter how much money you have. So you want to have scarce assets that you need. You're going to want to get those things that you're not going to be able to get at some point, because I'm not selling it. Other people aren't going to sell it. It's just because they realize what value it is. If you've got the dollar crashing around you, or what are you going to do? Sell it for dollars? Why would you do that? Because tomorrow, that cup of coffee is going to double. The gas tank, to fill it up is going to be double, triple. So, why do you want to hold those dollars? And people are going to wake up to that. And I think they're starting to. And it's just, you're going to want to put it in something that keeps you, out of the, the fray. So, and gold, silver.
When an 11-year-old boy gets it,
right,
from listening to just what he's hearing in the household and
right,
on Fox News, when he's worried about his birthday money, I would think that adults should get it too. So
we don't get it because we're entrained in a system, and we're taught to keep our heads just above water and not think about that so much and complain about it. Oh, my taxes went up again. Oh, this happened, that happened, and you're in the day-to-day struggle. But when you step back and you really take a look at it, you say, okay, how do I fix this? How do I get out of it? What do I do, to really fix it? And when thoughtful people, or I should say when people are thoughtful, like we have been in crypto, and a lot of people who are in crypto, we realized early on that, man, this thing's going to crash. This thing can't go on forever. And I think more and more people think that they thought that the system could continue to go on because it always has. They papered it over. But now they're starting to see the effects of the inflation and just the malinvestment that's occurred. And they're thinking, what do I do? I know somebody, I'm not going to say who it is, but somebody that I never thought would want to buy crypto said, hey, I want to get some Litecoin. Came to me and said, how do I get it? So I helped him get it. And this is somebody that I would not have expected to do that. Yeah. And so I'm like, okay, let's do it. So I'm seeing more and more of that, of people I didn't expect ever to starting to wake up saying, hey, I need to get into this stuff. I just, don't feel good about where I got my money. I don't want to lose what they worked for, their whole lives.
Well, I think that's where, and Ben's really the one that made that clear to me, that money really is the representation of our labor, or our energy,
save our
energy, or our labor. And once we realize that my labor is being devalued,
right, it's been robbed.
So wait, I just worked an hour, and now you just made that worth 2 hours. Wait, am I saying that right?
No, I just worked 2 hours, and now it's, I can only have the purchasing power of 1 hour of work.
Right.
Wait a minute.
1 hour of work. Wait, that's exhausting.
And they realize it's not fair. And then they think, wait a minute, this is a rigged game. This is an unfair system.
So I have to go work 2 hours to be able to spend.
I got to get a second job now to get the same things that I used to get. Okay, isn't there a better way to protect my energy and my wealth, my labor? Well,
that's where the family has been so destroyed, because it used to be that a family could survive and live a really nice life with one person working, and then it became two people had to work.
Yep.
And now it's two people and a second job.
Yep.
And now, Joey wants all these babies to go to pre-K, and that gets into I love Bruce Lipton, and Mitch's little brother was over here. He's lives near us, and his little boy was over and playing, and we were and he's imagining, and he's like, oh look, there's this imaginary whatever, and I was like, he's still in theta, he's just 4, and I was like, it's as real to him as when we tell him, oh, this is a table, this is a whatever, because they're in that theta. If you guys don't know who Bruce Lipton is, check it out. Epigenetics. He's brilliant. If I could get him and Uncle Cliff in a room,
that'd be your lunch date, dream lunch date, right?
Yeah, that would be
all 3 of you.
Amazing. Well, I would just be watching, but
Right. Well,
Yeah,
you know what,
they're amazing, amazing. And but he talks about how he was teaching that DNA is our blueprint of that's who we are. But then the tests they were doing is they were taking DNA and putting it in different environments, and different things would grow. Like they would put this DNA in this environment and bone would grow. This would grow muscle. This would grow, whatever tissue. So it wasn't true that DNA was, that we are affected by our environment as well, was his point. And so then he talks about you're in theta, your mind is in theta until you're 7. And so that is why those young years are so critical, because that's when we're just taking in our environment, and anything is possible at that point. Mm-hmm. Everything is reality, but it's also imagination at that point. I don't know. And so I don't know. We're having that whole conversation. I got lost when I started talking about Bruce Lipton, but anyway, I thought that was really interesting. And we were just having that whole conversation about how important that is. And then, there's this big push for pre-K schools, and that to be mandatory, to destroy the family once even more. Now we not only have 2 parents working, now we're going to have mandatory pre-K. So kids are going to be separated from their parents even earlier, mandatory. So even if a family could keep a mom home till kindergarten, till 5, oh no, now we're going to separate them at 3. And when you look back at what the swastika people did,
the Hitler Youth, I mean, right. He knew what, hey, it's
what
not
is
about
kindergarten?
It's a children's garden. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's a garden, yeah. But they knew, you got to start young. I mean, okay, it's one thing, our generation to change minds. How you really change the world is you affect the young people and you brainwash them young and get them into that mindset. And it takes a whole hell of a lot of time to reverse that whole process. Right. And see, that's what they wanted to do, though. And that's what all these tyrannical societies want to do. They want to get you young, brainwash you, keep the parents off doing something else so they can't pay attention anymore and just struggle. Right. And we'll take the kids and we'll just kind of do what we want. Next thing you know, your kids are turning you in for, being patriots.
Well, who was the, I can't remember which sociopath.
There's a lot of them.
He said, he didn't want to be president. He wanted to be the educational director. And I think he was. He took that one educational director around. Ben told me this story. They took this lady around and they told everybody she was the educational director, but then he was actually, I think it was Rothschild. And he said, give me
Edward Bernays, maybe? I don't know. It might have been somebody like that. Propagandist.
It was Rothschild. And he said, give me the youth of that. It's the most powerful position. Dang it. I need to go back and get my notes from my educating Lisa. But it was like, that was a more powerful position to be educating the youth than the president of the United States.
Right. And so what do? You look at teachers and you start out and how much money do you make? You go to college for 4 years and you don't make crap when you start. Yeah. And, so I'm still certified to teach. I taught, right out of college, didn't, just because the whole system, I'm not for it and I got out of it. But you want to put people in there who, I don't even want to say this wrong, but you don't want to pay them a lot of money. You don't want to put the real skilled sharks that want to think for themselves and, don't follow orders. They put them into a system basically to where if you get out of line, you're going to have a problem. Hey, if you don't do what we say, we're going to pull your license. In other words, they basically enslave these people, and they're in a point where they're just struggling just like everybody else, when that is the most important position that there should be. I mean, these people should, can do more damage than a doctor in a lot of cases, because it's lifelong damage. And so it's just, I don't know, our society's screwed up, but to us, it's screwed up. To them, it makes sense. I mean, the people that are controlling things, it all makes sense because they've got the people in the positions where they want to put them, and they've got the control structure in place. And it's just, we gotta break out of that. I mean, we gotta stop feeding it. We gotta stop giving it energy, because you look at the damage that they're doing right now with all their policies. And it's just, it's not freedom oriented. It's not critical thinking oriented. It's, it's not about people being sovereign. It's about, it's for the good of society, and if you're going to be a harm to society, then we just need to do something with you. And I mean, I see more and more of that attitude, but it's only these people that are given the platforms on the national news shows and the public, the megaphone. It's not the real people. So we just got to realize that they're just trying to brainwash us. They're just trying to make us think that, we're in the minority. We're not in the minority. They're in the minority. And once you realize that, why are we feeding these people? Why? We are going to pass this $1.75 trillion blah, 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 but we're trying to figure out how to pay for it. I mean, give me a break.
Right.
What a sham. What do you mean how to pay for it?
Well, and how
are the freaking money?
How about cut out the butterfly, whatever? I thought it was really interesting that the first things to go were the Family Leave Act.
Right.
And
the things that could actually support,
the things that would actually help the American taxpayers.
Right. But instead, we want to tax unrealized gains.
Right. Unrealized gains of the American people. So the things that people are like excited that they're
rich, though. It's the rich.
Your house, the price of your house went up, and people are excited. Oh, I'm going to refi my house and maybe pay some stuff off or do some things to improve my lifestyle. Oh, no. You're going to get taxed on that.
Yeah, because that's $100,000 unrealized gain. You need to
unrealized gains. So you're getting taxed on that. But we're going to give illegal people that came here illegally, not the ones that went through the proper process and are
not the ones who escaped public school and survived.
The ways that there are methods of coming in this country legally. I don't know if anyone's aware of that. I have
Ellis Island. Whatever happened to that?
Brother-in-law from Finland who went through the process to come here. My grandfather came here through a process legally. That there are ways to come here legally. But no, the people that chose to come here illegally, Sloppy Joe wants to give them $450,000.
What's $450,000? Okay, well, maybe I'll go to Mexico
not
after.
Not quite $500,000. Don't misquote him.
That's true, not quite.
Not quite $500,000. But so just insane to me. But they have plenty of money for that. But they don't have, enough for Family Leave Act for the people that are paying the taxes.
Well, and let's just get this straight. The taxes don't pay for any of this. I mean, it makes a very small dent in the budget. It really doesn't. Everything that they're creating now, it's not our tax money that's paying for it. Not at all. They're just creating it. So if they can create money at a whim, why do they need the tax money? That's so that they can bleed us and keep us so we're treading water. That's all it is. It's no coincidence that the federal income tax came into play right after the Federal Reserve came in. I mean, the whole thing's connected. I mean, you look at how the money's created in this country, and then you realize it's a big sham. It's just a complete sham. It really is. And then you got these Fed members that are investing in all these things and get caught doing it. And it's just... it's a big effing club, and you're not in it.
You're not in it. Well, and then my hopium and my hopium hustler will never die. So then I'm like, but is this the plan? Is this the way we burn it all down?
It has to be exposed before
print it up.
Fall.
Print it up.
Run it hot.
Turn that motor up. Yep. Is this the thing? You remember on Ferris Bueller?
Yeah.
Where they run that car all over town, and then they got the valet jumps in it.
Oh yeah.
And so they're like, I have a plan. Let's put it in reverse.
Right.
And put the brick on it, and we'll turn it really fast. Mm-hmm. And then the miles
go backwards.
It's still miles. It's just going backwards.
Right. They're gonna go backwards.
And I feel like it's fine. Put the brick on it, put it forward or reverse. Run that thing hot
and smash it through the window,
and
so
smash it through the window,
and then it just crashes and burns, and then you're free.
I'm fine with that.
He's free.
Yeah.
So, I can't remember his name, not Ferris, but his friend
Cameron.
That's it.
Yeah.
Cameron.
Sweet Cameron.
It's funny to see him in like Lifetime movies now.
Is he really?
Yeah, because he's like so much older, and it's so weird to see him.
Oh, I don't have TV, so I don't know.
That's good for you.
Yeah.
Watching Lifetime movies, my free time.
I can't imagine Westwood watching Lifetime movies.
Kick my feet back. I got my slippers on and my robe, smoking a cigar, watching Lifetime.
You don't even wear shoes. What are you talking about?
You're right. I
flip-flops.
One layer. That's it. One layer between me and the earth.
There's like
hardly any
your dress-up shoes are the ones that are the
strap on. Like the sandals, the sandal straps. Those are the dress shoes. And I'll tell you what, if it's not like freezing cold for Westwood in November, the 19th and the 20th, I'll still be wearing the same thing. I might sport some jeans though. I might put a nice pair of jeans on. And
I might fall over.
Look out!
You in jeans.
You might. You never know.
I'm trying to think if I've ever seen you in jeans.
Oh, in Vegas, I was wearing jeans.
Did you wear jeans in Vegas?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yep.
That's incredible.
I squeezed my butt in those jeans. So I'm working out. Come on, man. I'm not even wearing a medium shirt like Mitch, but because, did you see that? He posted the medium shirt he was wearing. He got from
way to go, Mitch.
The hedgehog,
Yeah.
thing. I said I'm going to put one on and work out. And that hedgehog is going to like get destroyed. It's going to blow it apart.
I don't think you could wear a medium shirt.
I couldn't. It'd be horrible. It'd just like rip. So anyway,
I think that's a bad idea.
Probably a bad idea.
Just don't take pictures.
No, definitely wouldn't.
I might get a strike.
You probably would. It'd probably be like strike out.
I might get a strike.
What you gonna do, brother? When the hedgehog
everybody.
shirt comes for you.
For sure.
A hedgehog tank top shirt, maybe. That. Like a
I don't want
XXX.
to go out that either. In a medium. Oh my gosh.
So what else is new, Lisa? What else has been going on this week that we need to catch up on? Because we didn't have a happy hour last week.
I know. I'm very sorry.
No, it's not your fault. I mean, things happen.
Crazy stuff. I just want to touch on really quick because we like to support our friends and family. You guys be sure tonight to go over and hit up on ricetv.com. Satoshi Sean and the Cog and Rice are going to do a weekly or a wrap up of the week in crypto.
Shiba token there.
And they're talking about Shiba. And you guys know we've been talking about Shiba since like April of last year. So a lot of you guys should be ahead of the game, especially if you're on my Patreon. I had been telling my Patreon with
you should have gotten on it. You could have ridden that dog
for a very long time. So hopefully you guys have done that. And we've also given our Patreon another coin. That's kind of the next thing. If you're not already, this is my giveaway for this month for Patreon members. It's the signed Bitcoin Tokens magazine. It's got a bunch of signatures. One of these went on eBay for over $200. It's got Miss Teen Crypto, Bitcoin Ben, my little article that I wrote for my letter to America, or to the American people. It's got Mame's signature. It's got, I don't know, a couple other people in crypto signed it. I can't remember who all else. But some really cool artwork in it as well. Like I said, it went on eBay for $200. So that'll be my giveaway for the end of this month. I'll do a little drawing for everybody who's already a Patreon member, as well as any people that are new members this week. So
it's $5 a month.
Hankowitz, thank you. I have been talking about Shiba for months, which is hilarious to me that like Snippy and Dick Allgaier and all those are just recently talking about it. Cause I'm like, come on guys. I've been talking about it for months.
Hey, you gotta
only because SL was, not me.
Right. But you've still been talking about it for months.
Yeah.
Because and now all of a sudden it does a double and everybody's excited.
Yeah. So if you had been on my Patreon, you would have known about it last May.
Shiba Inu.
I think. Yeah.
I need to get some Shiba.
So. Yeah. Thanks, Rick.
I need to get some Litecoin.
And we have another coin, another couple coins that we've shared.
We got a couple 2-tree coins. You got a recent interview with SL and Jill?
We have another one and one with Brandy coming up as well that we just booked.
Nice.
So
join the Patreon. It's only $5. Yeah. $5 freaking bucks.
Boom. And Westwood is gone. think his hand got like too close to the video or something. I don't know. Hopefully, well, he usually jumps back on pretty quick, but I've got to go here pretty soon too.
Yeah, Lisa's got to go soon. You know, maybe that was the universe cueing me out.
Let's go, Brandy. I love it, Hankowitz. That's much better
Brandy.
That's much better than Let's Go, Brandon. I like Let's Go, Brandy.
I do like that.
Much better.
I do like that. Hey, did you see? That reminds me of a little cartoon that I saw. You know, it was little trick or treat thing. You know, the two kids are going up to the house, and the lady says, "Oh, you don't have a mask on," and then the other one grabs the kid, and says, "Come on, let's go, Brandon." You know, because they don't want to be there. You know, it's like a mask thing. But I've seen. You know, I saw on one of the houses on the local shows, the news shows. They showed you know, all the decorated houses for Halloween. All the trash in the yard, right, Lisa? And then they had a staircase, and they had a PVC pipe, about a 4-inch PVC pipe rigged up, you know, with an end on it, so they could drop the candy down the pipe, and then they could hold the basket at the end of it, you know, because they could social distance it. No, I saw that. I swear.
No.
And I'm like, doesn't that ruin the whole thing of like giving someone something?
If you are that dumb, I don't even want your candy.
Yet you go to the grocery store and you got plexiglass in front of you, and you know they're wearing the mask.
But everybody stands beside the plexiglass,
right? But they touch everything and put it in your cart, and then you take it home and put it on your counters.
I cannot. Well,
come on, man.
The whole thing with me that I get the biggest kick out of is everyone using antibacterial gel to protect them from
a virus. Oh, that's true.
I'm like, you're idiots. You're all idiots. But anyway, here was another thing that I wanted to share, because I know we talked about this this week. I won't use too many words because I've already got in trouble this week. But you guys know what we talked about with Monkey Works earlier this week about some court cases that were going on. And so these were some actual quotes from some things that were going on the news. This is on CBS. These are some quotes from a court case that was happening that the news was reporting on. And I said, they were talking about the spa. And you guys remember Monkey Works was talking about that court case that was going to be happening starting Thursday. And I responded, I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. Maybe not. I was like, oh, is that are these guys? And I shared the dates that we saw from Monkey Works. That date that we're coming up on the reverse of that date.
Soon.
So I think that those quotes may have been from those guys.
Interesting.
So it's really interesting. I think we're in the thick of it.
We could be, you know, release.
There's also people talking about some stuff happening in Dallas next week. So keep your eyes out and your ears open for stuff happening in Dallas. I don't know if it's true or not. We will all watch the show and find out. So
that's it. That's a big show, and we're all part of it.
Yeah. If you guys are anywhere near Dallas, I'm getting ready to head that way in the Litecoin Lisa mobile. I will not be driving. My hunky hubby will be driving, but we're going to head that way as soon as the babysitter gets here, which should be in about 2 minutes.
Going into launch mode.
We will not be going in. We did find out how to do launch mode, but we'll not be going into launch mode.
All right.
But we're going to head that way. Let me
save launch mode for Illinois if we get some ice in November. You never know. You never know. A little snow and a little ice. Might be a little scary.
Yeah, that would be
we'll be fine. It'll be all right.
So if you guys are in that area, we'll be at, let's see, it's called Bar 473, and they're celebrating the death of the dollar. And he is going to be reading from the, what's that book called?
Creature from Jekyll Island?
Yes, The Creature from Jekyll Island.
By G. Edward Griffin?
Yes.
That's a good book. You should all read it.
Yeah.
Learn about how we been hijacked, our monetary system.
I also had a really cool
vampires
Sasha Monet moment this week. I don't know if I already talked about that.
Monet.
I think I did talk about it. With the Rust thing. I think I talked about that with you guys. If not.
Stash your money. You got to stash your money.
Stash your money. Get some black coin.
That's it. Stash your money. Litecoin right now is at 195. 195. Buy this meetup, all-time high. Just saying.
Cannon will be so happy. He can buy all the Lego
collection.
Lego
City.
Roller coasters he wants. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I got a new commercial. We didn't even get to pour extra drink.
I was waiting for another drink, but that's
I'm sorry. We'll pour another drink real quick.
Are you buying and selling cryptos on the same laptop that you're using to browse the internet, read your email, and visit social media sites? If so, you're exposing your cryptos to theft. Whenever you're online, you're at risk of getting hacked and having your identity stolen. How would you feel if someone stole all of your cryptos? What would that do to your finances? Guard your cryptos with a safe and secure laptop from Calyx Solutions. Each laptop is set up just for you and your cryptos, and then we walk you through exactly how it works. Don't risk the security of your cryptos. Order a crypto laptop from Calyx Solutions now to secure your crypto future. Learn more at calyxsolutions.io.
And speak of the devil, we have one more person joining us. We're just about to jump off, but I wanted to introduce the fam to Don from Frog Wallets. Hey, Don, thanks for joining us.
Howdy, Don.
I've got to run here really quick. I've got to head over to Tulsa, but thanks for jumping on and joining us. I got to spend some time with you and learn about Frog Wallets. And I wanted to share with the fam on Happy Hour. I think this is going to be a great tool for our crypto class.
There you go. Put that up there. That's awesome. Look at that slick paper. I mean, look at it's crazy.
Plus,
it's nice.
It has frogs on it.
It's got frogs on it. Pepe the Frog. We need a Pepe the Frog wallet. That's what we need.
Do we get to name him Pepe?
Pepe.
I'd really like to do additional artwork with like a Litecoin Lisa Frog wallet.
Ooh.
Oh, cute! Yeah,
that'd be pretty.
So I have a friend named Glasswalker that he does he's done our logo for our Happy Hour tour and some other things, and he's done these really cool videos and some other things that maybe we can do some kind of collaboration or something. That would be a lot of fun. And have a paper wallet.
That would be awesome. And the only thing that really is, I mean, the artwork on the front, there's so much real estate for the for the artwork.
Yeah.
And then in the back, I've got the system where you've got, your private key, your password if that particular crypto takes it, and then of course the seed phrase and a note section. So the back is, it's got the elements already in place that you'll need, but man, the front of it, man, the sky's the limit.
That's sweet. We have a lot of artists in the community. I mean, anybody watching, want to kind of get into this, definitely take note. What I like is, that's how I cut my teeth, Don. I was telling Lisa about this on paper wallets. I'd print them off, and the biggest problem I had is lining it up with the printer, getting it all right, and the hassle of kind of doing that. And I noticed, I was watching some of your videos, and it's like, you've got it to where it's perfected, and you can print these things off, and you can have a paper wallet. And I mean, it's powerful having a paper wallet. I love, I still have a few of them. They're sealed up. They got that holographic thing on it, and I love you provide that with your kits and all that. And it's just, you can lock up your funds in a tangible way, because it's, the blockchain, you're kind of like, okay, it's magic internet money. But if you got that paper wallet with the artwork, it's kind of like a little treasure that you pass down, and you can hand to, for Christmas gifts. And I mean, it's really cool. And I mean, I like what you're doing. I really do. I mean, this is definitely good stuff.
Thank you.
Oh, absolutely, man. Yeah. The artwork's cool.
Yeah, I think
awesome.
the gift card option is also really helpful. And then you have you give the little pouch where it's waterproof. You've got the Sharpie that you've worked with to make sure that it doesn't smear, and done some tests on that. And then also the fireproof
Yeah, look at that thing.
pouch was awesome. I have kids that are, young adults now and don't have a safe in their apartment. And I didn't even know something like that existed.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that was a really cool option too.
Yeah, it's amazing, and it's
my phone is going off with a emergency broadcast thing. I'm sorry, and it's like ringing in my ear somehow. It's got connected. I apologize. I hope you guys can't hear that.
No, we're not hearing it.
No.
Okay.
No, I love that you make the all-in-one kit, because there are those components, because that's what I'm like. Okay, I'm going to print mine off. It's in black and white. I'm like, I want to add some color to it. Okay, I need, how do I put artwork on it? And then, how do I seal it up? But I think about Christmas time. How many times do you give gift cards and then you get the little envelope? Go to Starbucks or whatever it is. How cool would it be to give like these to look at that? I mean, give these to people at Christmas or for birthdays or graduations. I mean, to where they actually have crypto loaded on it. And it's just, it's just pretty cool stuff. I mean, it really is.
Well, I really appreciate it, and I like what you guys are doing. I've been following Lisa for quite a while.
She's the one to follow. I'm just the guy that shows up at happy hour. And,
she runs in the same circles, and it was really interesting how the universe conspired to make me reach out.
Well, awesome. I'm grateful.
There are no coincidences, brother. There are no coincidences. I believe that 100%. So everything happens for a reason. Amen. Right. Yep.
Yeah, we are glad to have you jump on, and you are going to hopefully be able to join us in Peoria.
Boy, I hope so. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, and so yesterday when we talked, one of the things, because these are relatively inexpensive, they're like $4 for a single. That it'll get you 2 wallets, the clear envelope, and the security seal. Relatively inexpensive, $4. You get 2 wallets, but the shipping, there's really nothing I can do about the cost of shipping. Shipping it priority mail, so we have a tracking number so we can verify that it was delivered, is like $8.50 now. So when you're buying a $4 wallet and you're spending $8 in shipping, that kind of sucks. But the good thing about coming to Peoria,
bring some.
You don't have to pay shipping. Yep. Absolutely.
Bring some of those along. I mean, those are awesome. Those are perfect for me.
So he can just meet us in Peoria with our first shipment for the class for Peoria and for St. Pete's, and then we'll be all ready to go for the next 2 months, and then
we'll have them ready.
Yeah, that'll be awesome.
Walk away with it in your hand. I mean, there's nothing like that.
And if anybody wants to pick up extras or anything like that, again, saving that $8 on shipping is a big deal. When you're talking something that's relatively inexpensive.
Right.
Absolutely. And we'll get our link worked out, and how we're going to do our referral link or whatever that's going to look like. This is a brand new partnership. We just got this all worked out yesterday and today, but wanted to bring you on the show today to make sure that happened. I've got to go. I've got to be on the road in 5 minutes, or I'm going to be late for my Tulsa event, but
launch mode.
Appreciate you jumping. Yeah. Oh, I'm not going to launch mode it, but
okay.
Yeah. Don, thank you so much for your support and for being part of the community and being part of the channel. I just appreciate you, and we're excited to be partnering with Frog Wallets. And you guys, I think this is a great tool. This is more of bridging, not just for new people on this, but we have, for every wallet that we have a paper wallet. I think that's,
right.
A smart way to protect your investment. So we've got another tool now to protect our crypto. So
let's have Don come back before we go to Peoria, get back on the meetup.
We will.
And we can work all this out. So
we'll spend more time.
Tell everybody what's going to be there and, what he's going to bring and all that. And we'll talk. I'll put the link on my website, to the Frog Wallets, and we'll get all that going. And yeah, absolutely. I mean, so you can all check it out.
More time, discussing it. All right, you guys, take care. Have a great day, and we will see you guys next time.
Trust yourselves. Don't trust them. Trust yourselves. All right. Have a happy weekend.
All right. Take care, everybody.